For more information on how to utilize K-State's mental health services, check out the link below. The process of choosing a new basketball coach is a long and complicated one that K-State Athletic Director Gene Taylor had to navigate. He sat down with Channel 8 News reporter Lina Sattarin and discussed why he thinks the hire is a perfect fit.
Thank you so much again for joining us today. There's lots to talk about right now surrounding K-State sports, and I think that's really exciting. So to start, I just wanted to ask, what do you think that Coach Tang is going to be bringing to our K-State men's basketball team?
Well, I think he's going to bring a lot of energy for one thing, a lot of passion. Certainly his familiarity with the Big 12 and recruiting the Big 12 is going to be a big positive for us. And he brings experience of learning how to build a program. Now, again, our program's not broken, but certainly it needs to get, more consistently successful. And I think he's learned how to do that from his time at Baylor.
Tell me a little bit about the process in finding a head coach. What goes into that?
Well, it kind of, just starts by identifying candidates. And we started that, after Coach Weber announced his retirement. And, we had a list that we put together, and then our search firm put a list together. And then we kind of prioritized, our top 5 or 6 that we really wanted to at least have a conversation with. And Coach Tang was identified early in the process, and he was one of the first ones we spoke with. But we continued to talk with other candidates. But after we visited with him, he kind of set the bar, and we were able to say, okay, let's measure anybody else we talked to up against him. And he just continued to get stronger as we talked to more and more people.
What stuck out to you about those conversations?
I think just the kind of person he is. He was just so comfortable immediately. He's one of those kind of guys you like immediately. As I mentioned to you, his passion and energy. He had tremendous humor, very, very, humble, very caring guy. You just knew he would care about the student athletes. And so a lot of those things we were looking for and were kind of on our list. And then certainly something that we found in him with no question at all.
And then going off of that, how do you think Tang's personality is going to mesh with the team and the school, and then even further, the Manhattan community?
I think it's a great fit. And that's one of the things we talked about during the process, is somebody that could make sure they would fit not only at K-State with our athletes, but like you said, in the community, because it's a very visible position. And, Bruce was great with the community, great with our on campus and within the department. I think he brings all those qualities as well. I think he's going to, push our athletes to get better, and that's a good thing. Then certainly, he brings a standard of success that he's achieved with the Baylor program that I think our athletes are going to buy into.
Perfect. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Good to meet you.